Good morning, folks, and welcome back, guys. So, this is Digital Wealth Academy, and what we talk about is um, daily market review. And what I bring to you guys here today is the daily market review for the market for Euro US dollar and the SY for Friday, which is for Friday 31st 2021. So supposedly I'm recording this video on the 1st of July, sorry, for the 1st of June. So I'll use this opportunity to say a good I appreciate you guys for your efforts. I appreciate everything you guys have been doing. Subscribe to my channel. You come watch my videos. And for the days I did not did any videos, you guys still stick with me and still behind. That's a whole lot, and I truly appreciate you guys. And for the guys that wants to learn trading and does not have the means yet, I pray God will give you the means, because sometimes it is good you learn from YouTube channels. There are YouTube channels there that you can teach you a whole lot of things. But I will say this: there is a very important having a mentor that will call you live. When you have issues, you can discuss with him or her and will respond to you. Somebody that will motivate you towards this process, because over time there are significant things you will need to do that you I don't know how to say this, but you will feel, you know you will need an idea. Let me just say it like this: you will need an idea to come up with something, right? But don't let your mentor change your own view, especially when it comes to price reading of price action and what you propose. You on All right? So that is it. I will tell you guys more when I'm doing the monthly stroke the weekly market review, because I'll be giving you guys on Sunday the monthly market review, which will comprise of the new months, which will comprise of the month of May that just ended, and before I'll give you the guys the video for the month of for the weekly. So I'll now tell you guys what we're looking out for next month. All right. So I just want to make this one brief. It's already brief already, and I have a statement here, just like I usually do. I read statements because I like writing price action down. That's our journal. After journaling, try to remove something and add something. I only read those ones that matters to you for this that matters to this video. Yes, specifically because there are so many things I write on my journal, but what I normally do is read what is more important for the viewer, what I think is okay for you guys. So I'll be diving into today's price action, which is, sorry, the Friday price action. Tell you about the day like I usually do. It's made up of three categories. The introduction will tell you about the current day, how it deliver from the daily to the hourly time frame. Then I'll now tell you guys what I'm looking out for in the next day candle. But since today is Friday, I don't have anything to tell you guys about Monday, unless you want to come and watch the weekly video, which will tell us about the next week. But from after having what you are looking for the next week, then the next week will now determine what we are looking uh for the daily, which is Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday and Friday. So, and one thing I have started adding to my videos now is adding the concept of what weekly profile. After determining what I'm looking for the next week, I'll now compress it with the weekly profile and all that. I want to bring that to the daily as well. But let's not waste our time. This is already 5 minutes of our time, and I'm using it to welcome you guys and do the introduction. So I'll just begin. The current chart you are looking at, for those of you that are newbie, you can see it here. It says that Euro US dollar 1 day Owando, right? I use forex.com, but sometimes because I'm not using a premium trading view, it does not let me. It does. the forex.com, which is the normal one, does not give me the ideal price action I admire or I require by myself. So, but what helped me with that is the MT5. So after analyzing the whole thing, I'll just go to my 95, look at the chart without even putting anything on it. It will also help me come up with something, right? So you can uninstall MT5 on your laptop and make sure you do the same thing if you're not using a paid tool for this market. Sorry, you are not using a paid tool with you are not a paid member with TradingView. So the euro US dollar daily contract for Friday 31st May 2024 deliver as an up close candle that sweep both Thursday and Wednesday candle high as buy side liquidity. Now I am very pleased to see euro delivered higher, seeking buy side liquidity as proposed or as anticipated from previous day price action. Now on the daily contract, it shows that means the whole daily contract. It shows that euro has redelivered inside of the Thursday candle range and price rally higher, seeking what buy side liquidity and fall short of the previous month high. Now this is the previous month high. I just shows that fall short of this previous month high. And what I mean by that is that the Friday daily candle open deliver lower inside of the what? The Thursday market. You can see the wick of that candle deliver lower inside of this Thursday price delivery, then deliver higher, seeking what? Buy side liquidity. That scenario just explain the overall view of that Friday market review, like Friday price action. Now, casting forward, all right, I I will give you guys more of what I am looking for on the weekly time frame because to I need to understand the new month that is going to happen, then understand the weekly, then propose like have what I mostly accepted. All right, so that should not be the problem here. So conversely with the XY, all right, we now back on the SY price action. So conversely with the XY has shown a willingness to price into the previous month low sell side liquidity, which is majorly this sell side liquidity. That's what am referring to. But due to the previous month, this new month, and the previous month, which is the month of May and the month of April, May, January, the April, May, the month of April low. This is April low. So I'm anticipating for the XY to seek this low and before we go higher. But I cannot depict if we are going to totally go higher after seeking this low because I need a weekly breakdown. I need a monthly weekly breakdown before I have any form of what bias in the market or what I favor. So that's why you need to go and watch that video for a reference purpose. So that is it for the daily, and I will go to the 4 hourly. So we can see how markets deliver higher, come back, go higher, use the other block, deliver lower. So whenever we are coming back higher, there is no other what PDRA that will stop us. That will stop price, not us. We are not the one doing the working, but there's no other PDRA that will oppose the market except this will lead to a formation of what? Fair value gap. So this is the hourly contract for the XY. Um, yeah, I will explain the XY before going to the daily. So did the SY contract on Friday deliver higher? Yes, inside of the previous range. Then seek sell side liquidity, which is this liquidity, and fall short of what previous month low. So I'm trying to take something out of the chart so that I will have what I'm looking out for. Yeah. So fall short of what the previous month low. So we now have a new month low that we are looking for the XY to go seek for. And we can see that the XY priced into this fair value gap and close here before we now anticipate for next week. So this is basically the price delivery for the XY monthly contract. Likewise, the price delivery for Euro, yeah, for Euro is quite simple as well. But I have a written word, but it's not much. The Euro US dollar 4 hourly contract shows nicely the price delivery for Friday Friday price delivery. Now on the 4 hour, we can see how price rally higher and reject and come back inside the weekly range, which shows that on the on the 4 hour price has efficiently redelivered, meaning that on the 4 hour we see how price rally drastically higher and what rally back, covering every, that means this is an efficient price delivery with deliver higher and all the efficiency that was left, market reclaim everything. So that is an efficient price delivery, and now we are trading here within this range. All right, now casting forward, I favor price trading lower and sweeping this the 4 hour swing low, or the price will use the down close candle to deliver price higher and seek all the buy side liquidity, or seek the previous month high buy side liquidity. So one what I mean by that is that since we have already have efficient price action here, is we right now I'm talking about forward price. We open, price deliver lower, sweep this before going higher, or eventually we use this bullish order block here to price higher. Either of these will be the case, but before we can conclude, we will need what our overall monthly bias and overall weekly bias. That is it, and thank you for coming. Let's go to the hourly time frame. This is not difficult. Time and price has been like price uh over time, looking at price, it has looked so simpler, more simpler every day to me. I don't know for you, but because we can see these things and we can come up with a conclusion before it happens. That doesn't mean that your conclusion has to occur, or the market has to, yes, deliver your will. That means you don't have to oppose your will on price, but you have a bias. That is, you have a baseline, and when you have a baseline, you are more in a favor than just uh running ups and down. So the Euro US dollar hourly contract shows nicely the price delivery for Friday 31st, 2024. The daily profile is an obvious 2 o'clock AM New York local time as the low of the day that retest on the midnight candle and price rally higher. The high of the day is formed at 8 o'clock AM New York local time that fall short of the previous month high and price rally lower inside the weekly range, meaning that this candle, which is 2 o'clock AM, is the low of the day. Because when you look backward, you can see during the midnight session, price has rallied drastically lower inside of the previous day range. This is Thursday range, and if you look, we have rally lower 60% of that range, and we needed to go higher. What happened on Tuesday? We rally lower on midnight, which is the candle that formed the low of the day, rally higher, and we close at 8 o'clock a.m. New York local time. We form the high of the day that fall short of this high or this Tuesday high. What happened? We rally back. This is the New York AM price delivery, and we rally and close here. So this is just basically the total price delivery for this day. And the next video will be for the monthly price delivery. But I hope this video was insightful to recap the whole thing and to give you guys the baseline. Let's go back to the daily, or yeah, let's go back to the XY, because the XY has a lot of things that uh that depict price action. All right, since price, if the XY is going higher, euro will have to follow in reverse. All right, so that in itself will make you want to look at the XY very vividly before going further. And now we see that we have relatively equal lows here. This and this is relatively equal lows. Previous month high, previous month low, previous month high, previous month low. Sorry, previous month low, previous month low. They are very, this is April low, this is May low. Very, and they are very close to price. So what I'm anticipating and what I'm looking for is price to seek those liquidity. Now, my bias is going to be remain bearish after we sweep this liquidity, knowing that we have equal high here and also another equal high here. That will now position me to expect a reverse price action. But first and foremost, my bias still support lower price delivery, and not also not losing track of this range, right? This massive price range. When we get to the discount, we're going to go higher. Now, if we are wanting the monthly, now we are just doing the normal recap. If we are looking for the monthly price to go higher, right? And we already know that we are going to seek both May and April candle monthly candle low before we go higher. That is our first and initial draw on liquidity will be this. All right. Now we need to okay, if that is our baseline, where do we have uh, an order block, or what PDRA supports a reverse? All right. That means the PDRA that will be below these two liquidity. If you look, we have this total down close candle. That is the weekly. This is the weekly bullish order block. If we refine it to the daily, we have this. All right, if we refine it, we have this. And if we see vividly, this previous month low did not tap on it, but a little bit. So if we are to work with this scenario, and also we have a fair value gap here, I work more on the XY than I did with Euro, because if I have a baseline for the XY, I will have a baseline for Euro. So we can see this liquidity. Well, my time is over, and I will talk more on this with the monthly and the weekly market review. So thank you for watching. See you on the next video.